Welcome one and all to the Tillotson T4 Nations Cup 2023, coming to you live from the Cartodromo Internacional Lucas Guerrero here in sunny Spain, just outside the townland of Chiva, and only 30 kilometres as the crow flies from Valencia city centre. My name is Simon Byford, and I will be joined today in commentary by Chris McCarthy. Together this weekend we will make quite the pairing for this fantastic weekend of action here for the annual T4 Nations Cup here in Spain, around this 1,495 metre track with 10 corners and many overtaking opportunities. The fourth annual T4 Nations Cup and the second Nations Cup to be held here in Spain at the Cartodromo Valencia. We are here kicking off with the driver parade and presentation hosted by myself and Chris, where we will be presenting each of the drivers, 180 drivers in total, with their medals. A fantastic occasion, the first time it has ever been done in the Nations Cup, and a fantastic idea it was to give everyone the opportunity to take home some silverware, as well as the fantastic memories that they will make at this weekend of racing. We've already had the qualifying sessions, and what qualifying sessions they were as well. Drivers separated by hundreds, if not thousands of a second, and I believe that we are, well, we're not quite ready, I don't believe, to go to Chris, who is down in pit lane and ready to interview drivers, but we will be bringing them all out in their nation groups. As we can see here, the T4 Mini qualifying heats A and B starting at 13:20, and then T4 Mini C and D heats 13:40, qualifying for the juniors A and B 1400, and then T4 Junior C and D 14:20, with the T4 Seniors finishing up that little slide there. Then we've got T4 Seniors C and D at 1500 and 165, the qualifying heat A at 15:20. Then we have the second mini heat, which is B, or the third mini heat, excuse me, which is B and C, and then the fourth, which is A and D, with T4 Junior following that up at 20 minutes past 4 for their third heat, which will be between groups B and C. The T4 Juniors, and as always, those times are in local time, which is GMT +2. That will be followed by the T4 Junior qualifying heat A and D, and then the B and C for the seniors, A and D for the seniors, and then the 165 heat number 2 at 14:40. I believe we are ready for Chris to take over the interviews. So first up, we will have the Australian racers, made up of Lachlan Shearsmith, Wesley Bowden, Daniel Bowden, Zachary Valvin, and, oh, never mind, that is it. So Australia, ladies and gentlemen, 4 drivers taking part this weekend, their first ever Nations Cup appearance for the land down under. And what an occasion it is for them as well. So Lachlan Shearsmith, Wesley Bowden, Daniel Bowden, and Zachary Valvin flying the flag for Australia. A T4 series only just started there this year, and so it is fantastic to have such an appearance here at the Nations Cup. And I believe it is time to go down to Chris in the pit lane. Chris, what do you have to tell us?
Thank you, Simon. Yes, welcome down to the pit lane, everyone. You're here at the Lucas Guerrero circuit in Valencia. Lovely weather out here as we get ready to go for the drivers' parade. It is Saturday. We've just had qualifying, so the grids are now set. Now it is time to go racing. But before that, you get a chance to have a look at the drivers. There they are, nation by nation, and then we will have the medals presented out on to the circuit. So a bit of a party atmosphere to kick us off as Oleg runs off and gets the camera now to get some of the atmosphere inside all of the drivers. I'm going to be speaking to some of them once we get them out onto the circuit. Simon will be introducing them out nation by nation. We will have the president of Tillotson, Charles Demergen, out there presenting all the medals. I will be speaking to him as well. I'll be speaking to a few of the drivers along the way. as I generally cannot see Oleg anymore. He's lost in a sea of 180 Tillotson T4 Nations drivers. So great atmosphere down here, Simon. I'm going to hand back up to you now as we get ready to get circuit.
Yes, and as we say, it will be Australia who is the first group out, made up of Lachlan Shearsmith, Wesley Bowden, Daniel Bowden and Zachary Valvin in the T4 Junior, T4 Senior and 165 classes respectively. Two members of the Bowden family, Wesley and Daniel, in Senior and Senior 165 respectively, with Lachlan Shearsmith, the only Australian participant in the Junior category, flying the flag high for the land down under, as we say. And a fantastic qualifying session for the juniors it was as well. And mighty action to be seen for both the Australian contingent and other contingents. And that is sure to continue throughout the weekend as all of our nations, 28 nations represented here this weekend. And they will all be presented with their medals in due course over the next while. Next half an hour, give or take, as we see everyone getting organised and about to head out onto the grid. I'm sure Chris is soaking up the atmosphere down in pit lane and Parc Ferme, as we see Mark French there on the live stream trying to get everyone organised. And there's Gianmaria Gabbiani there in that distinctive white Marline race suit. As we mentioned previous, now we didn't mention it on the live stream, but mentioned it here at the circuit, two-time world powerboating champion, and in his second Nations Cup appearance, having appeared in 2021 when the competition was held in South Africa. Oh, not South Africa, what am I talking about? Back in White River. Hasn't been held in South Africa yet. Maybe in the future it will be, but not quite yet. But nevertheless, wouldn't that be nice? Anyways, I do believe that Chris is ready to do some interviews, perhaps. Oh, never mind, he's sort of standing there waiting for the Australian contingent to appear. And I'm not entirely sure what exactly the story is. We see the American flags being held there with vigour, and the Union Jack of the United Kingdom also. There's the South African flag, in case you missed it, with all of the South African drivers standing next to it. 10 in total this weekend, and there's the party atmosphere, as Chris was saying. Everyone delighted to be holding their national flags in their race suits, feeling like superheroes, and that is what this weekend is all about. It's about that family atmosphere, and it's about that fierce competition, and nothing says it better than something like this. When the visors are down and when the helmets are on, everything is different. But for now, while everyone is out of the kart, draped in their national flags, it is a different story. Everyone willing to cheer each other on and laugh with each other and celebrate each other's successes. But then when we get onto the track, I can assure you the racing will be tense and the racing will be hard, as it always is in these T4 categories. As we say, 28 nations represented here for the first time. Many of them, for example, Austria, China, Nigeria, Bulgaria, all represented at a Nations Cup for the first time. And many of them having their T4 series established in their home countries this year, thanks to the Tillotson team and the efforts of many of the employees at Tillotson to bring the Nations Cup to more people than ever before. Chris, I believe you are ready to start interviewing some of our competitors from Australia, made up of Lachlan Shearsmith, Wesley Bowden, Daniel Bowden and Zachary Valvin.
Not quite, Simon, but I just wanted to put you on pole position and show you what the view looks like here if you are starting on pole. So come over here, Oleg, and you'll see if you're going to be starting on pole, this is the view you're going to have going down towards turn number one. As you can see, bit of a blind entry going down towards that right-hander. It's a long corner down into it, sort of a double apex, which takes you round. Of course, second place has what is naturally the racing line. So if you're down here, you'll see you do have the racing line, but the plan will be to dart straight across and find the gap on the inside. Let's look at the famous chicane now on the end of what is the back straight. This is where it can be won or lost on the last lap. You'll see, I'm just going to point you in this direction over here, Oleg. Over there, the LG sort of rounded barriers, that's turn 8. Now, follow that bit of paper. They're going to be flat out there, all the way around the back straight, all the way through turn 9, then over there where the Tillotson barrier begins, where those Tillotson boards begin, that's where they'll probably be hitting the brakes, and then in towards that chicane, right, left, right, bit of curb being taken through there, I'm sure, and then it will be out onto here, sometimes 3 or 4 wide, use all that runoff on the exit, and then this will be the run down. We had 1,000th of a second between some of our drivers in qualifying going for overall pole, and then this will be the run to the start-finish line where we will crown our Tillotson T4 Nations Cup champion. And whoever makes it here first, Simon, will become our champion. So whilst they're being organised down there, I thought a nice chance to come out and have a look at the circuit in a little bit more detail and show you what it's like to be racing around this beautiful circuit. I'll hand back up to you now, Simon, to talk through some more of the drivers.
Well, thank you very much for that, Chris. Fantastic insight there by my co-commentator, Chris McCarthy. Thank you very much for that, Chris. Expert analysis, as always, and it will be fantastic to see just how many moves we will see along that back straight and into the final chicane, as I believe we may at last be ready to introduce our Australian contingent. Confirm that for me if I am wrong, because I would rather not prepare to present the Australian contingent again and then end up not having an Australian contingent to present, as we see the Spanish grouping there, as well as Philippines with their first presence in the Nations Cup this year. 3 drivers in total, and then we have the Netherlands, a very strong contingent as ever, 18 drivers. And also, that is, I can't quite see the flag on that one. Here is Italy, as we see Gianmaria Gabbiani, and also Serbia there with Petra Milosavljevic, the only competitor. Team Ireland, quite comfortably the biggest contingent with 22 drivers. Guatemala as well, always a very strong outfit in the T4 Nations Cup. Germany boosting their numbers for this year. France as well, only 2 competitors, but very quick. Then we have the Republic, the Dominican Republic, and Colombia as well, with Bulgaria, Austria, and Australia, the aforementioned Australian outfit. And then we have the Czech Republic rounding things out as well. And first up, I do believe we are going to have the Australian outfit. That is what it says on my sheet anyways, so I hope that the Australians are ready to come to the grid and collect their medals, but if they're not, then I shall keep talking until they are, and we might get a chance to have a bit more analysis from Chris about the lap that we have. Just shy of 1,500 metres this track, and in the 29 or 28, 29 degree heat that we're expecting, it feels a lot longer than that. Thankfully, these karts, they do give you a nice breeze, getting close to, and sometimes even over 100 kilometres an hour on the straights. But nonetheless, we look forward to that action closer to the time. Until then, we do have the medal presentation. Here's the UK and the US. 2 very, very fast outfits, very, very strong as well. The UK with 18 drivers, the US with 17, so very much matched on paper, at least, with the numbers that they have. Now, it is important to say that the Nations Cup is decided by the top 3 highest scoring drivers in each nation, so that doesn't mean that all of the UK, US, Irish, Dutch, Spanish, Dominican, South African drivers will count towards their nation's points. That is purely a move of fairness to try and keep things balanced, give everyone an equal chance to win the coveted Nations Cup that is currently held by the United Kingdom and could well be retained by them. So do stay tuned to see how things progress in that regard. The Nations Cup presentation will be made after the final podium presentations tomorrow evening, after racing has concluded. And that racing, as we say many times, is set to be absolutely dynamite. Now I can see Chris walking around on the grid, looking increasingly uncomfortable in the heat that is building and building and building, and suddenly I feel very grateful for being in my non-air conditioned commentary box, which is at least in the shade, and I think Chris is a bit jealous of me.
Yeah, well, maybe just a bit, but here we go. They're now coming out onto the circuit. I am behind the camera position you are seeing, so we can see the nations coming out. Simon, I'll hand back over to you to run through the drivers as we see them heading out onto the circuit, onto the start-finish line.
Yes, and first out it looks to be the Czech Republic, as I'm trying to... Here we are, the Czech Republic, made up of, in T4 Mini, Jindra Svoboda, a very fast young driver. And then junior, we have Jakub Josef Havel, Richard Saker, Daniel Brunetsky, and Victor Hampel. And then the Czech Republic's only entry in the senior class is Václav Strakati. And following them, we do have the aforementioned Australian contingent. I'm sure you all know their names at this stage. It is Lachlan Shearsmith, Wesley Bowden, Daniel Bowden, and Zachary Valvin. Followed up by the lone contender from Austria. It is Milan Milenkovic in his first ever Nations Cup appearance. And he is going to be looking to make good for Austria's debut in the competition. And following that, we have Bulgaria, the only Bulgarian to ever compete in a Nations Cup. It is Nicholas Stanev. Followed up by China. Now China with 4 competitors in this year's Nations Cup. A fantastic achievement, given it is their first appearance as a nation at the Nations Cup. And China made up of Huang Handong, Zhou Jilin, Chan Anta, and Rolfing Asbjorn. And then comes Colombia, an incredible nation with an incredible passion for motorsport. In T4 Junior, we have Juan Diego Perez. In T4 Senior, we have Jason Herrera Silva, Omar Perez, and Esteban Yanguas in T4 Senior 165. Then after Colombia, we have the Dominican Republic, 4 entries this year. In T4 Mini, we have Valentina Helena, Raimi Guzman, and then in T4 Senior, Emilio Vasquez and Miguel Paragoede. And we have the Finnish contingent, only 1 entry for Finland this year, their first appearance since 2021, when Antti Ollikainen flew the flag high for the Finnish side. The Finnish entry this year made up of Ellis Fokin in T4 Senior 165. Followed by the French outfit, only 2 drivers representing France this year. Sean Canivet in T4 Junior and Julien Granvaux in T4 Senior 165. The German contingent is very strong this year. In T4 Mini, we have Miko Leon Schwerz. In T4 Junior, we have Nico Franke, Mika Sprentz, Phil Becker, Leo Geisler in T4 Senior, and then Danny Krischer in T4 Senior also, with Vladimir Vlasov, the final regular senior entry. And then a strong contingent in the Masters and T4 165 category also. Stefan Osman, Christoph Venske, Dirk Proknov, Jan Zastrau, and Andreas Matisse. And then the Guatemalan contingent, strong as ever. And that contingent is made up of, that looks to be about 8 drivers, which is a very strong contingent, all things considered. In T4 Mini, it is Fernando Wheeler Jr. for Guatemala. And then in T4 Junior, the only competitor, Matias Glover. T4 Senior for Guatemala is Jose Iturbide, Sebastian Alvarado, and Jose Quesada. And in T4 Senior 165, Walter Kessler, Fernando Wheeler Sr. and Juan Pablo Glover. The strongest contingent on the grid, though, by far, is the Irish contingent. As ever, the T4s, having started in Ireland, have a loyal following, and I'm going to have to take a deep intake of breath to get through this list, as Ireland has 22 competitors who can be seen with their Irish flags, their tricolours, and also their Kiltalkin flag. Kiltalkin, a very loyal supporter of the T4s in Ireland. And in T4 Mini we have Billy Clancy, Jim McClarich, Evan McLaughlin, Jack Harney, Tig Malone, Ben McLaughlin. In T4 Junior we have Warren Russell, Aaron Coogan, Tara Keneally, Mark Fleming, Brian Wilson, Keith Burke and Joey Carney, with Josh Allen rounding out the T4 Junior contingent for the Republic of Ireland. In T4 Masters for Ireland /165 we have Aaron Doyle, we have Seamus Lawler, Anthony Holland and Peter McBride. And then for the regular seniors we have Roisin Sweeney, Jack Dillon, Ellen Donnelly, Alexander Fleming, James Tracy, Colin Munnelly and Andrea Dabaya, as well as Calvin Pratt rounding out the Irish contingent. Now I'm trying to see what other nations we have beyond Ireland. I believe that is Mexico. We also have Brazil with Alejandro Marchini. We have Mexico also down there with 6 competitors. In T4 Senior for Mexico we have Santiago Garza Briseño, we have Mauro Camacho Balboa, we have Mauro Aurelio, and then in T4 Senior 165 and Masters we have Manuel Gamez, we have Adan Enrique Ibarra Castro, and we have Gil Anguiano. For Italy we have a rather small contingent this year, unfortunately, but nevertheless a poignant one with, as we say, a former powerboating champion in the form of Gianmaria Gabbiani, and that is sure to raise some eyebrows. Unfortunately for Gianmaria Gabbiani, it isn't wet this weekend, but if it was, you know who would be winning. In T4 Senior for Italy we have Marco Ferrazzini, Stefan Persegin, we have Riccardo Baldon, we have Thomas Brundu, we have Riccardo Gasparini, and then in T4 Senior 165 and Masters we have the aforementioned Gianmaria Gabbiani.
Okay, I think Simon will speak to some drivers now, shall we? I think Oleg's going to walk back and catch me up. So who wants to start? Who wants to start? Should we start with the Australians? Yeah, you guys were making a lot of noise down in there. So why don't we, camera's on its way, why don't we introduce ourselves?
I'm Zach Walvin.
I'm Wesley Bowden.
I'm Lachlan Shearsmith.
And Daniel Bowden.
Can I get some of the noise we were making down in the assembly area? We can't not do it now, the camera's here. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
Right, there we go. So Australia's going to win?
100%.
What do we think of the circuit as well?
Yeah, it's a pretty good track.
There we go. He's travelled all this way. That's all right. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Who wants to go next? We want to go next. How are we doing, guys?
Very nice. We are very happy to be here together. Colombia team.
Have we got the tunes going already? Or?
You're fantastic. No worries.
Yeah, we're all good. And what classes are we racing in? Are you minis, juniors?
Yes.
Yeah. Like the track?
Yes, so hard, but...
Sorry, Lucas Guerrero. So far, so good. What about the racing? Excited for it?
Yes, so, but I have so problems, but it's good. It's so perfect, beautiful.
Let's find someone. We'll keep it. There we go. Finland. On our own this year. So you had to carry the flag, I guess. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Yanni. Yeah, I did have to carry the flag, the only option.
And are we enjoying it so far?
Yeah, really nice event here and good fun, no stress and good racing.
Good stuff. Well, best of luck. Best of luck. The weather. How are you in that race in this weather from Finland?
Well, it's a bit warm.
just a bit. Let's keep going. We got Team France here. Excited, guys?
Oh.
Hello to Germany. We got a lot of Germans going on. Look, all of us together. Let's make some noise. Team Germany for the camera, please. Come on, let's all get together. If we can. All right, Team Germany. Who's going to win this weekend? Is it going to be Germany? There we go. Good stuff. Best of luck to you guys. Best of luck. Let's keep moving. How are we doing down here, guys? All good, Guatemala?
Very good, very good. Happy to be here.
Yeah. We reckon we can beat Germany on the noise there. Guatemala? Yeah? All right, let's get together. Come on, small drivers in front. Let's go. Right, ready? I think we've got some support back there. Ready, Team Guatemala? All right, give us some noise. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Thank you, Guatemala. Oh, here we go. The Irish. Do we have some sore heads down here? Do we have some sore heads down here?
Not one.
No? Tomorrow night. We're going to be celebrating?
Absolutely. P1 for everyone, hopefully.
Mark French is buying a beer for the Irish.
Yeah, is he? He's facing the other way now you've said that.
Put his hand in his pocket, but he leaves it in there.
Good stuff. And how are we enjoying the racing so far? Introduce ourselves.
My name's Ellen Donnelly. Roisin.
And enjoying it? Enjoying the track?
Yeah, I love the track.
First time here?
Yeah.
And favourite parts in particular of it?
Probably the first corner, to be honest. I like passing there. So, yeah.
Good stuff. And what are we going to do into turn 1?
Send it.
Absolutely send it. Good luck. Good luck, guys, as well. Are we getting some more medals, not medals, trophies this weekend down here?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Introduce ourselves very quickly. I'll start with yourself.
Jack Carney. Billy Kenton. Evan McLaughlin. Ben McLaughlin.
Good stuff. Sun cream as well. Got the sun cream going. That's good. I haven't got any on, so I'm going to be absolutely toasted by the end. Let's keep going. Well, give me a Team Island on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Ready? Thanks very much, guys. Italy, how are we doing?
Good.
Yes, we got spaghetti, pizza, mandolino under our tent, so everybody's welcome.
This is where the food's at, and the nice coffee as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we get a good start to the morning.
And sexy cars.
What's your favourite car?
E-Fout Ferrari.
Porsche.
Porsche. Oh, the Ferrari won Le Mans this year. Come on, guys. A Ferrari. Introduce ourselves, please. How are we doing down here?
Good.
Yeah, good. Are we excited? We're going to win this weekend?
Yes.
Anyone we want to say hello to in the camera that might be watching?
Hello.
Just hello, okay. We say hello to everyone. Good stuff. Next, guys. Oh, nearly tipped me out down there. How are we doing, guys? Let's introduce ourselves for the camera, please.
Yanis?
Yeah. And how are we doing down here? Team looking good for this weekend? Team
Very good. We are ready to fight and fight for the wins. Hope so.
Yeah. We think we can get some wins down here, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What about yourself? All good?
Yeah.
Are we going to get a win down here? Podium, maybe?
Yes.
Are we going to get some team noise on 3? Good stuff. Thank you very much. Great stuff there, Team Latvia. Right, let's come to the Netherlands. I'm getting a lot of cheers down here. Guys, how are we doing? All good?
Yeah, me all good.
You enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
Great. And yourselves? Having a great time?
Yeah.
Anyone at home that might be watching, guys?
My family.
Your family? Good stuff. We going to get some team noise from the Netherlands, people? Good stuff. I mean, we're doing very well in Formula 1 this year, so I'm expecting big things out there from you guys. Okay, let's keep going. I don't want to cut over anyone. How are we doing, guys? We'll go. Oh, there we go. I'll take a bit of flag. How are we doing? All good?
Good.
Yeah. Enjoying the drivers' parade atmosphere?
Yes, so great.
Bit of Red Bull there as well. Are we a fan?
It's another competition.
Let's have a go. Let's cover that up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good stuff, guys. Go on, give me some noise. Let's get some team noise going. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Team Mexico. Let's go. We'll come to yourself next. Sole representative down here in Nigeria. How are we doing so far?
We're doing well, thank you.
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Philip Gunn and I'm racing in T4 Senior.
And anyone at home might be supporting for you?
Yeah, my mum, my brother, my dad's at the track, and my mechanic, and like all my friends.
Good stuff. We're going to bring home a trophy for them?
Hopefully.
Good stuff. Well, good to have you here. Let's keep walking down. Let's keep walking down. Give us a wave, guys. Give us a wave to the camera. Team Portugal, let's do the same. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. Oh, we've got the locals now. Huh? The track experts here.
These guys are. I'm first here.
Oh, were you? Oh.
It's my first time here.
Oh, so, but you guys, we got some people who've raced here before.
Hello.
Nice. You've raced, not giving anything away. I like it. You've raced here before?
Yeah, I have.
What's the key to success?
Going fast.
I thought you were going to say going the wrong way round there, and just put the others up.
Good one too, yeah.
And how's it been so far? How's the atmosphere? Are we excited that we're in the home country?
What?
We're in Spain.
Yes, speaks English.
Are we excited that we're in Spain?
Yeah, of course we are. We only had to travel 3 hours instead of these guys that had to take a plane, you know. So
we get to go home. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Right, ready, team, and yourselves. Introduce yourselves for the camera, guys. We'll take that. We'll take that. Right, ready, Team Spain. Team Spain. I think they're all listening. Okay, give us a wave, guys. Give us a wave. Team Spain, give us a wave. South Africa. Are we? Hello. How are we doing? You look like you're captaining the team. I'll come to you first. Talk us around the team a little bit.
So we've got Daniel, we got Ricardo, who's absolutely flying in the junior at the moment. Taylor and Patel in the minis. We've got Deacon in the minis as well. Everybody's doing really well. Teams come together. Everybody helping to get faster. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to win the Rugby World Cup. We're going to beat Ireland tonight.
Oh.
T4 Nations as well.
Oh, there we go. Well, I'll agree with some of that. I'll agree with some of it.
All of it.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, it's going to be a good weekend then. Yeah, plenty to celebrate.
Yeah, we got good vibes to the whole camp, and everybody's working together to get faster. So it's definitely going to go well for us this weekend.
And we put a lot of work in, to get here as a team.
100%, and it's so nice to see the support back home, the messages, everybody rallying behind us from back home in SA and also here. It's great, man.
Well, thank you for coming all the way, guys. All right, we're going to get a bit of group noise, right? Ready? Team South Africa, get ready. Give us a wave and some noise. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Well done. The British contingent. Right, we're going to have to go very quickly. I'm going to drag this man. I know both of these guys, Chris and Rob Earl-Smith. You had a good qualifying. We have to be very quick now, but excited for it, Anwar?
Yeah, always excited. Yeah, should be some good racing, so I look forward to it. It's nice and warm. Why not?
And we think we can get some trophies as well as some medals here.
Well, that's what we're here for, right? Why not? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be. Look, at the end of the day, we just want to have some fun, but yeah, some trophies would be lovely. That's the aim.
Good stuff. Team United Kingdom, do me proud now. Come on. Right, ready? Let's give us some noise. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Mixed vibes. And Team USA, we'll end with you very quickly. We have to wrap up now. How are we doing?
We're doing good. I think we're all having a good time, right? All right, that's right. Team USA, we have some of the best drivers from all over the country. I think we're all excited to be here. Got a lot of shoes over here, if you know what I mean. So I think we're excited and we're going to represent correct.
Ready to celebrate then. Ready to celebrate.
Yep, absolutely.
Good stuff, guys. You're all looking very good, I have to say. Great flags as well. Now you're going to end with some noise for us. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1, let's go! Love it. I've always wanted USA! Yeah, there's that. Right, down the line, guys. From all the way to the start, from all the way to the end. Right, get ready in your countries, because I want all of you to cheer your countries like you've been doing on the stream. Are we ready at the end, below the clock there? Get ready in your countries. Let's make this as big as possible. We're going to be filming it on the Don't run away. Where were you going? Get back. Get back. Right. From all the way down, all the way to the end. Get ready in your countries. We are filming this on the stream. We're filming this for social media as well. I want you to cheer your country name as loud as you can. Makes sense? I hope it does. I explained it as simple as I can. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, go! Shall we do it one more? Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, go! Look, can we have a round of applause, please, from the... Can we have a round of applause, please, from those of you on the gantry? Charles, I think this is a... Charles, let's have a round of applause for all our drivers, please. Charles Demerjen, I think this is the perfect time, President of Tillotson, to bring you in. What an incredible atmosphere we have out there.
We're so excited, to welcome back all the teams that have been here last year and all the new teams that have come this year. We have at least 6 teams here. I'll shout them out. Nigeria, Bulgaria, Serbia, Australia. All these teams are new for us this year. So welcome to the new guys and welcome back to the old.
Work's gone in with all the team.
Oh my God, you have no idea. To put this event on, we start basically tomorrow for next year. And if you see any of our guys here, give them a big pat on the back, particularly Mark and butts off. We almost lost them in a tornado on Sunday. If you see these tents here, tornado, but they did, which is a good thing.
Guys, I think all of us on the start-finish straight on the gantry, this is a good time. We can give a round of applause to all the Tillotson staff who have helped get this event on. Let's give some support, please, to the guys.
Okay, and then...
Oh, Charles!
Thank you. But listen, also, the applause should not be for me. It should be for all of our sponsors also, because we could not do the level of event that we do currently without them. We've got Maxis, who's given us the tires and helped fund everything here. We've got Marline for all the fuel, Ceramic for all your oils and lubrication, New Line with the carts, and then helping us put it on also with IPK and PVL, TTW to get all the carts here from Ireland, Tidal, who's keeping your muscles relaxed and at ease. We've got RGMMC, who's without their support in putting on an event like this, there's no way we could have done it. Also, the folks at Arfeda, the Spanish Federation, for all their tech work, Motorsport Ireland for their help. Really, all those guys deserve a huge round of applause. Who am I forgetting? Lucas Guerrero, how can I forget them? The tracks who have helped us forever and a day put this event on, really guiding us on what to do and what not to do. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to Charles. Let's give a round of applause, please. We are going to wrap that up there. We will be back, of course, to give you the live racing very, very shortly. So don't go anywhere. Guys, on the start-finish line, we're going to end this part of the stream with some noise from your country. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Give me some team noise. Let's go. And we will end it there for now. Be back for the racing very, very shortly.